Did Commodore 60 for memory stop games from being complex? Imagine a time when every byte of memory was precious, and game designers had to think outside the box to create something fun and engaging. The Commodore 64, released in 1982, came with 64 kilobytes of RAM. That sounds like a lot today, but back then it was quite limited for making detailed, complex games. Still, it didn't stop developers from pushing the limits of what was possible. They had to be clever and resourceful to make games that felt rich and fun. Most of the memory was taken up by the system's basic programming language, the operating system, and character sets. That left roughly 38 kilobytes for game code and graphics. So, game creators had to work within tight boundaries. But they didn't let that stop them from making impressive titles. They used techniques like bank switching, which allowed parts of memory to be swapped in and out, effectively giving the illusion of more space. This was especially useful for larger or more detailed games. Writing in assembly language was another trick. Assembly is a low-level language that gives programmers direct control over hardware. It helped them write faster, more efficient code that used less memory but still delivered smooth gameplay and detailed graphics. Some games also used clever memory mapping tricks. They overlapped graphics, sound, and game states in the same memory areas, squeezing every bit of potential out of the system. Later on, hardware expansions like extra RAM cards and the Super CPU made it possible to develop even more complex games. But most of the classic titles were made with the original memory constraints in mind. Despite these limits, many games from the era are remembered for their depth and creativity. They managed to deliver engaging experiences, memorable soundtracks, and colorful graphics, all within a tiny space. So, did the memory size stop games from being complex? Not really. It shaped how developers approached game design, encouraging innovation and clever solutions. The challenge of limited memory actually became a catalyst for creativity, making the games of the 1980s on the Commodore 60 for truly special.